Yes. Hello. Mm, no. All right, there we go. Yeah, sorry. I like what is it? I was speed making this scene for this because I meant to do it the other day and then I got sidetracked with farming for the sky scale for to be honest, I don't know why I don't just have that on audio, but I guess it's whatever. Yeah, I oopsies. I forgot to I knew I was forgetting something. I kept looking at this scene and I was like something's missing. And then I was like, oh, it's not important if I can't remember. I forgot to add the mic input to it. Yeah, I was talking about how I'd been like speed running trying to set up the scene for this so it's not just like a big empty, well, I guess it wouldn't be empty, it's my like desktop off to the side. Though in this case you'd be seeing GBF guides because I was looking at that for some inspiration. Where is my fill. Ignore the fact that I have not. Bro, all of this is like just so old. This used to be my old Rune Slayer uh, team for when I used to do the Primarch grinds. What else? What else? What else? Death, of course. Bu- 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 Bulls Berserk. How's the grind so far? Trying to figure out what else to put on there. I would just put Melon for the raw stats, just in case I feel like calling it. Like the grid's not even done because the grid was like, well, the grid was in pieces. So unkept, yeah, it's fully unkept. I sunstoned the shit out of that when I got it, just to never use it. Actually, this is for EX Plus, so I don't think I should need more than just wait, it's equipped? Oh, it is equipped. It's in the corner. I don't think I'll need more than like Bub's Necromancer scratching post for EX Plus. Cause doesn't Orologia just change like the skill one button? Like isn't that all it does for MC? Man, this feet like Alex. She was the best. Can you even imagine following life? Bro, I am drawing a blank on what the fuck the button was good. I kind of just YOLO tossed this team together. I actually don't know who to put in besides like Elsa for a Necromancer. But the problem is I don't have any of the Celestial weapons for that, so I'll probably just put the Celestial Staff in for possibility that you could put something together that you could just kill by hitting Transcendent Blue. Really? Does Transcendent Blue stack with the katanas? The skill ones for Celeste? Draken, welcome in. How have you been? How's your grind going so far? What does that look like? Makes me feel bonita, so we're gonna use it. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I have not started the. That was loud. Damn. I have not started the Guild Wars grind yet. We're gonna start that now. The croissant. Merci. Hello. Going well so far. Good to hear. Good to hear. The new skin is dope. Have you seen the animations? Miss Umi can put them up on Twitter. Zelyric showed him earlier in the gotcha chat in the Discord. The new animations look pretty sick. I'm very content. You know what? We're just gonna ball with this team and see what happens. Let's go damage cap and stuff to fix it. Alright, we're gonna see if this works. I might. Well, actually, I'll put the second katana in over the axe. Uh, no, I'll put the Baja dagger instead of the axe. Yeah, let's just see how this goes. Oh, I am kind of dead. I'm not gonna lie. I moved like two fridges today, and then I was helping a friend trying to. We were trying to figure out if what they wanted to do. Like there was something they wanted to try to do that we were trying to like put our heads together to figure out if uh if they could do it. I don't think I forgot to make him quick. I don't think my grid's strong enough to do transcendent blue one click. Because I wouldn't even know like how would you go about that to try to make that. Because I only have the two Celeste gloves. I literally just looked today when I was trying to make this grid to realize I had four Celeste gloves just sitting in my inventory, just not being used. Stay strong. Yeah. I think what I'm probably going to do, the general plan is I think I'm probably just going to do maybe 1 or 2 hours of actual like properly grinding this. And then maybe for this last like hour, maybe do horde mode, even though it's like slightly less efficient, but I'm pretty sure my brain's gonna be like super dead. It's also why like I don't have anything. Oh, that's a neat message. I don't have anything done. Like I literally just set up the team right now. Because basically I've been doing stuff all day. Also, I just put Wolf in there because it's Wolf. When I need to actually put like Halmal and Koku in the backline. Just for the extra boost. Uh, Alright, so for some reason, there was one of the yeah, one of the setups where the Necromancer setup on GBF guide had Florence in there, but they didn't have her like using a skill. So I don't know what Florence does that makes them because I imagine it's because yeah, no, I don't know. Because it's like they use Necromancer, Suki, aside from maybe the staff proficiency. Because they have like Suki, Hime, Carol, and then Florence. Yeah, yeah, that was one of the first thing I did was to swap it over to the salute skin. We have the salute. 800 KO from the second level. Oh, grinding. Bro, the skin looks so good. I didn't think they could top themselves with the the Swordmaster skin, and then they're just like, what if we just let them use the Grand Cipher for an Ogi animation? I'm like, just about lost it when I saw that, honestly. Um, to turn off all their stuff if I like that was, oh my goodness. It looks like it all looks so good. Can you tell I've used Bay a lot since I got it to 100? At least I'm not legitimately using her. Like I did with the like I did with Lucian and the wait, I'm in hard mode. I'm trolling. Nobody saw that. It throws me off of that button there. I'm still not used to it. But yeah, that skin looks so good. Honestly, if there's one thing you can't say about the Granblue team is that they don't at least like bring their A game when it comes to doing art for characters and stuff and just designs. Oh, that doesn't one tap. Shit. We're probably gonna have to change Wolf out down. Uh, who did I swap Wolf for? I was gonna do Crollo, but Crollo doesn't really do anything. We don't have Sariel. Who cast something when they special? I am so out of it for Dark that I don't remember like. Oh, I forgot to uncap. I knew I was gonna do something. I forgot to uncap and level Vate with the XP. That's a mistake. Mm-hmm. Maybe just use. Just forgot to swap them. Not you. I just saw like two peeps and I was like, oh, Homo. No. So that was stuff. The Jujutsu boys do stuff on special and take damage. Ah. Well, then we'll use the Jujutsu boys. Alright, because I think yeah. Yeah, activates Divergent Fist upon using damage. And then well that just gives dark damage to yeah, dark damage to all foes, which should be fine. Yeah. No. See if that one turns it. Because if this doesn't one turn it, then we're just gonna go and do Ogi teams. Just to put an Ogi team together. Alright, that's fine. Alright. We're in the mines now, baby. Oh, oops. I will say Bay's like sword looks sick in her like uncapped form. Because they went with they gave her the big one, right? Because she's in tune with her weapon. Oh, I hate this. The damage is like slightly off. I need to change the grid. Get out of my face. Inventory, not inventory. Party. Mm. Did I just change this for an axe, maybe? Does it get like the raw damage in? Oh wait, am I? I didn't notice that. When the fuck did that happen? When the hell did I hit 250? Wasn't second stuff. I guess this is what happens when I don't look at the reward stuff. Is there any special mechanics that's gonna fuck me over? Any other gacha game? What are you talking about? I only play this gacha game. Crazy. The only gacha game for me is Grapple. No, it's because I skip the XP stuff, so I don't see like the rank up when it happens. Crap. I think it's because I didn't use the stall. I feel like I did everything else right, but I didn't use the stall for the damage. Actually, it's kind of ironic you say that because I just recently stumbled upon like it was just every time I get like an ad for a gacha game, I'll like go check it out. And there's one that got given to me recently that I'm not really super like uh on top of it just because of it's currently in like a 10-day playtest bullshit. So I'm not trying to grind it while when all the stuff's gonna reset. But the gameplay loop very much reminds me of Princess Connect. Not like 100%, but it's a pretty like similar enough uh distinction. I haven't unlocked all this stuff, but I saw like guild battles and stuff, so I think like they're trying to encroach on that. But art wise, it is nothing like Princess. It is very how should I say this? Very very wooba. Oh crap. Oh, okay. Uh, yeah. Just I've been like loosely trying it out, so yeah, gotcha games. What can I say? Alright, that should be fine. Oh, so yeah, if I did it from like 15, I left it at 11%. If this doesn't kill it, then it's just out to because the game hates me. Yeah, I'm a face. We gotta. Oh wait, no. I think I have to like. No, I don't. We gotta get back to Guild Wars. Actually, I think I know what might be able to solve the issues. Yeah, plus max. Plus max. Let's see if that makes it so that it's always one turn. If anything, I might just check the Jujutsu Boys EMPs. Actually, now that I mention it, I don't think even Bay has EMPs. Like, at all. I keep forgetting I can't do the double back when I mess with the team. Oh my goodness. Is that the legendary Snipe Mama? Sniping a LeChunk? Hello. Small chunk. Let's see, what do I... How you feeling, Snipe Mama? Feeling a little better? Still Snipe Mama? Till the day we both die. Aika will always be. Aika could literally never play an FPS game for the rest of her life, and I'd still call her that. Missed by 5 feet? Dog, that's still closer than me. You a professional if we comparing. Doing better? Good to hear. Me, I am like physically and like mentally dead today. I moved 2 fridges basically when I got up, and then that kind of just wore me out. And then I think like around dinner time, had someone pop up and had like was asking stuff to try because they're trying to figure. We ended up trying to we spent like I don't even know how long just looking at stuff, just trying to figure out if they can do what they're trying to do. Which I think in the end, I think what we were thinking isn't gonna work. Because holy shit, bro. There was just so many conflicting things on the internet. When did we start? Yeah, we started at like 6. And basically almost went up to when I started stream. And it was just like we couldn't find a clear cut answer. because internet. Nothing but. Pineapple on pizza or no? I don't like my pineapples warm, and I don't like them. I don't like them on like anything that's not like a dessert. If I'm perfectly honest, like you know when you go to like a buffet or something and they have like the honey ham and they got like the slices of pineapple on it, I am like pushing the pineapples off of the ham with disgust and grabbing the ham. Not even no, not even on the barbecue ones. I don't know. There's like I don't necessarily have a dish. Well, no, actually no. Yeah, I do not like pineapple warm. I don't like warm pineapple. Like I was trying to think, 'cause I was like, oh, maybe there's a dessert. And it's like no, because there was one time I was at a friend's house and his mom had made like the pineapple upside down cake. You piece of garbage. And so I thought and like sometimes those are served warm, but then I remember that when I ate it, it was it had been in the fridge for like a day. I just say I do know actually. Let's get the raw stats from this. Her EMPs. What's on that? Dodge, don't care. For this, I'm just gonna take the dark attack up on the crit ones. Might even take the attack up defense down ones. Hate ham with a passion. I I like ham. I don't know. I grew up with a lot of ham in the house, so kind of just got used to it. It's not like my go-to choice of meat, that's for sure. But I'm not gonna say no if someone like puts it in front of me. Of course, I have Yukata Elsa like with a bunch of crap. I've been waiting for her like special EMP since forever. But speaking of EMPs, are his EMPs right? I mean, we're not really doing skill damage, but I'll take that. No, it's not. Jesus Christ. No fucking wonder. Attack ones if I can. Just doing this, I have to worry about it later. There's the third one. I was missing something there. No more Apex. I just have not been in like a FPS mood in a long time, honestly. I had like a little bit of a stint, and then I kind of like, and even then it wasn't really FPS. I was playing like Star Wars Battlefront 2 and play a little bit of Borderlands like off stream, and that like scratched what little FPS itch. But I've been in like a really I mean in a really big like RPG mood recently. So I was playing like I played Code Vein because I'd owned that forever. Like mostly right now I'm just working through like my backlog. I say as I like I just bought Space Marine 2 though. So after I'm gonna play Lords of the Fallen next, which is basically like another Souls-like game, and then after that I'm gonna do Space Marine 1 and 2. So I mean to be fair, there's a lot of beating shit up in Space Marine. But yeah. It hasn't been for the lack of people asking. There's been a couple people that ask me, but usually they ask me at like inopportune times. Like I had a friend ask me today, and I was like, I had just finished moving 2 fridges. I am like dying here, which is unfortunate because they had like a pretty apparently they had a pretty fun shenanigan idea, and I would have loved to, but I was like my the top of my head was like probably where like the shoulder spot on the chair is supposed to be because I was just slouching so hard. Come back just to drag everyone back to Apex. All right, if you get Rook to play Apex, I'll play Apex. Mostly because I want to hear him suffer. Because if I'm gonna suffer, I need to hear someone suffer more than I do, so I get a kick out of it while we're doing it. You piece of garbage! Why are you surviving with like 2 HP? It's actually getting on my nerves. Like I can't tell. Like I feel like its Bay is just like not AAA. Someone has to not be AAA. I feel like that's like what's causing it. But wait, no, because with Scratching Post, they're all guaranteed triple attacks. So are they just not critting? Can't tell because I keep just hitting back. I'm too lazy to sit here and watch it. Listen, you know, you know the irony of that is that they're gonna say that, and then I'm like 90% sure out of the three of us, you're the one that's gonna probably suffer the most. Like realistically speaking, because when me and Rook suffer, you know how dumb we get in that game. You're gonna be like looting, and we're gonna be running down a hill towards like 20 people, and then you're just gonna be screeching behind us. I was trying to like slowly be like, Rook, you should get Space Marine too. Nudge, nudge. It's on sale for $30. Nudge, nudge. I need to find people who have Space Marine too. I think I know a couple people do because of the. I've heard the online stuff's pretty fun. Played last night after nearly a year. Why would you do that to yourself? You gotta play better games for yourself, like solitaire. You had the damage in your first game. Sometimes muscle memory just wins. How'd you do in the second game though? Because sometimes muscle memory makes your MMR go crazy. I think that's the one thing I hate about Apex. I get like okay, this is actually getting my fucking nerves. Like Who can I swap Bay for? Because I think she's the problem. I just use Albert. I don't know if he's good without Thunder Stack. Without the Thunderstruck buffs. You can still make another button. You can turn on Elsa's theory. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to avoid. Because like realistically, like I just need to have someone just deal damage. The damn thing's surviving with like 2% HP. Like I just need to turn on a skill damage button that has like a short animation time, and it would work. But I'm trying not to, for the sake of my pride, as useless as it is right now. Killed by 3 washed players. Honestly, mood. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't played too much Apex. I know a lot of people. Oh crap! I forgot that all this stuff is still turned on. Oopsies. Awkward. Well, I guess we turned on like 3 buttons. But like I've heard a lot of people say that like a lot of the changes with the seasons and stuff's pretty fun. Like Yuna's been playing it a lot again recently, and she had a pretty long stint where she didn't want to play it anymore. I don't know. I feel like if I get the itch to like, I still have it installed. Is the irony. Like I've never uninstalled Apex even when I hate it. I'm not gonna lie. I have debated putting Crollo in the team just to see if his playing damage would roll. See if that would solve problems, but the problem is I can't control that, so I'm still probably gonna hit it with a 2% if I use him. Oh, look who it is! Look who it is! You can technically, actually, Zlyric, you can say you did some Guild Wars prep. You transcended your Celeste summon, so I can stop looking at you in disgust when your name pops up on my friends list for a dark favorite fight. Every time I'd be looking through like the friends part, and the only option would be Zelly, but the not fully transcended Celeste summon, and I'd be like, ugh, brother, ugh. Scrolls past, and it's like, any of you guys down here have something I could use, please, please. Still tired. One element at a time, we'll get there. I'll get you up there. I'll get you running. Also, speaking of, I need to, yeah, I was gonna say the sands. I need to get I missed out on the sand from the last one, so I need to get the sands from this mission thing. I have just been playing way too much of not Grand Blue Fantasy. It's a bit of a problem. Which doesn't really make much sense because I could just leave like the dragons and the Ennead raids and stuff full autoing on the side while I'm doing like Limbus Company and Tacticus. Those are like the 2 main ones I've been playing. Yeah, I knew Bay was the fucking problem. Watch me say this and then this next one like is like a 2%. Yeah, don't ask me how I knew that Bay was the problem. I just knew Bay was the problem because Bay's always the problem. Soldier, low asset, which is Soldier, Sario, the Exogun, 2 casualty drivers, Sario's Executioner Sword fully uncapped, 2 Fallen Swords, Transcended Katana, 2 Pains and Sufferings, and an Ultima Axe. Why is it just is it low acid specifically because it's just him, the soldier and Sariel? Is that why? The monster, I will deal the blow. The monster, the never know. The monster, deep below. I I honestly find that hilarious. Like the name of it, like low asset. Then it's like a relatively nasty grid. Nothing about this grid is low asset at all. So, A for effort though. Ilsa's Awakening, I think it's 6, 7. I don't have anything like past like 7 Awakening. I've been too lazy to, well, too lazy to see if I have all the resources, and I think there's one element that I don't have the resources for, so I just kind of like let it go. Like it definitely wouldn't have been an issue if I just had Ilsa at like level 9 with the multi attack. Definitely would, like she would just shit on everything. Multi-attack awakening, push her to 9 for the NAM. Yeah, I thought about that. I thought about doing that before. To be honest, what I should have done, because I was being dumb, is I should have had Vate like uncapped. Because Vate has on special he uses his skill 1, which is a 6 hit. And at 5-star he'd deal a shit ton of damage. Like when I was looking through my characters for uncapping for Guild Wars, I saw him and I was like, oh, I need to like level him because we have the bonus XP. And then I got Eustace, and then for whatever godforsaken reason, I used it on Eustace instead. Who I don't think like sees any use whatsoever. Let's look at it with that Predator. There's an actual a falsehood setup that uses Predator and Wolf. Makes sense. You can use the Celestial Fist. Give all of them double attack. Or double strike. So long. So long. Oh, there's a sumo tag team setup using the new cow. Mm. Yeah, because then because with her and MC triple attacking, she activates her too. I think give sharp boost. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what it is. I really don't know what it is. Watching Albert's like attack animation cracks me up. I don't know why. I find it like so overly exaggerated, I guess, that it just looks hilarious to me. Like it just looks like he's spazzing out to me. There it fucking is. It's your fault. Yeah. Uh, this shit. This is worth it. At least that's what I'm gonna tell myself. I tug a lot to get there. I think Albert was like making us the difference, but actually, let's see if I have enough mats. Oh, right. That's why I wasn't doing it. It's because of these two things. I don't know. Watch this still give me like a 2% on the pop of every like 20 or so runs. That's not the right one. I was if I was going to choose a dark character to do it on, she's probably the best one, to be honest. I swear, if that had been a 2% one, even after doing that, I was actually gonna cry. Sumikao was the setup from the Mika video. You learned the Phantom Troops on the guarantee. Oh, is it? I didn't pay attention. I guess I was so like shocked at the support that I didn't pay attention to like the team like at all. I was like, that thing has guaranteed triple for one time. Ha! Huh? I didn't look at anything else. As soon as like that dawned on my that dawned on me, I was like everything else was just not important anymore. Oh no, I did it. Oh, I did it too fast though. I love how I'm looking at the tag team only setups on the Grab Blue guide, and on the Hades side, it's like Sumo, Transcended 6, Summer Cow, Bowman, and then Near Transcended. Or Uncapped, Full Limit Break, whatever you want to call it. And it's like, you know what, two grindable characters. Yeah, it's Transcended and like Full Limit Break, but and then like a regular character and a seasonal character. Realistically, not a bad setup. Honestly, respectable. And then you click the Celeste version. And the Celeste version is Sumo, Summer Cow, Valentine Sadala, Transcended 6, Uncapped Near, and Valentine Lobelia. I don't know why Valentine Lobelia is in there. I'm assuming he gives some sort of passive or something, but like, oh, is it because he does the he doesn't do his like cast like off the like in the backline, does he? I don't know. I just find it hilarious that it goes from one seasonal character to three. To be honest, if it wasn't because I was so lazy to change the middle key for my Opus, I could have just done the Omnioji Ogi setup. Because the setup says that you can use you change like the one button setup for Celeste on GBF guys shows using the katana with the chain burst key, which gives 10%. Crest of the team and up. Oh, okay, up to skill specs. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, yeah. Because then you're buffing the skills getting casted. Yeah, yeah, that makes sense now. I was like, it has to be some sort of backline thing. Oh, oh, it gets even better. I think this is the. I think this might actually just be from Misumikan. Hold up, because it has the. No, no, neither the reference. The two reference videos are for JP. Because I didn't look at the summons for the Celeste version. So the Celeste version, right, is not only three seasonal characters, one transcended uh eternal, and a full limit break evoker. It's also calling for a full limit break Collab summon the Phantom Troop. What is this setup, bro? At that point, you might as well just have well done and gotten a Hades grid. It would have been cheaper. That's actually funny. I actually find that hilarious. Also, I am really hoping that Halloween. My hope is that for Halloween we will get Halloween like Sarasa, because I feel like like Sarasa would fit either Halloween or like Christmas, honestly, for like a seasonal version. I want to see, but I would prefer her like I don't know why I feel like it'd be fun to have like a Halloween version for her, but I want to see like Halloween Sarasa and just have her be absolutely busted. Please and thank you. I need it so I can wipe my tears off of what happened, off of what they did to Formal Frau. No. Oh shit. What is this? Why are these bums? Why are these people? Jesus, please. Crying. Oh, that's also not including there's two full limit breaks, pain and sufferings in that grid. Fuck. I fucking knew it. I could feel that eventually it was going to be. I think I should have just put up with pushing Ilsa's 3. Or just putting like anything. Because that one was literally like it probably wasn't even a full 1%. It's probably like half a percent of HP that he had. Okay, now you're shitting me. Why is it now doing it back to back? Which one of you whores is this? I mean, punks are causing problems. Um, I think if I just had another character that does skill damage, I'm like pretty sure if I just had Vate like leveled up, it would probably solve most of my problems. Right, who do I have? Characters. Dark. I think she requires her debuff now. Uh, think about another decent attacker that casts something on special. Maybe it'd be fine. Maybe counter. Oh, no, I know what the problem is. I forgot. Where are you? I knew I was forgetting something in that. Here's the second member saluting now. Salute. Going to work. I love that it's this. The salute's gonna be so good. Like this picture I have up on the side is just this is permanently gonna be there for Guild Wars, honestly. I think even with the 140 now that I have the counter up, it should be fine. I forgot to Summer Bilal for the counter. I really, I really hope they add a horde mode to what is it? The Tales of Eternal event. Because that one could definitely use it. That I think that and Dread Barrage are the two that could use it, honestly. Even though actually realistically, I would like to see them just do like a sort of chain quest thing. Cause that way, cause like with the way Horde mode works, if you don't have like a team that can just kind of beat shit up as they're going through it, it's like incredibly inefficient. Because since the skills don't reset, having like an Ogi team is, I guess, unless it's like a Kengo team. And even then depends on the Kengo, like the element. You just don't really have a good loop to just Ogi every single turn. But realistically, the only time that something like that matters is Guild Wars. So I really don't think it's that big of an issue. But I don't know. I just want them to expand like being able to chain multiple things back to back to some of the other things. I hit the wrong one. I hit this because it was yellow, and I was like, oh wait, that's not the charge attack button. Actually, in hindsight, I should also just put another axe. Because I really don't think the Jujutsu boys like skill damage is really doing anything. Even though I think I already have two axes. Though. We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. That's what actually should have been in there. We don't talk about that. I didn't have superior element uh stuff. This is what happens when you like bulldoze through grid making without remembering all of the things you have for an element to make it good. Yeah, I really wish I had remembered Vate when I was doing it. Oh, well. I'll probably just put him next on the list of stuff to level up. He'll be ready for the next Dark Guild Wars next year. What is this? Have you ever used this before? I don't even know what the hell I'm looking at. Except that it's in light mode and I enjoy my redness. That's so cute. Oh, they have an art in the top left corner that changes when you depending on whether you have it in light mode or dark mode. That's adorable. I don't even know what the fuck I'm looking at. What is this? Meta series? Character classes? I have no idea what this is supposed to be. I only found out because it's on what is it? GBF guides. Looking at their like character suggestions, it was one of the things in there, so I just clicked it out of curiosity. I understand what it does. I think it's basically like a search. So if you wanted to just find certain characters that fulfill the criteria without individually going through them, you can just select the tags basically, and then it'll show you a list of the characters that can do that. Or weapons or stuff like that. That's actually really good. That's actually like incredibly useful. That's so much nicer than than not having it. Let's get started on the lead up to the next dark which we don't need to be. True. You know, we got a whole year before it comes back around. Who knows? Who knows? In before they make like Sarasa dark and just be a disgustingly strong like normal attacker. Realistically speaking, I mean I say this, but I don't think any of the seasonal Eternals we've had yet are potent. Because Yukata's song was like okay. There were some like lineups in Fire if you just didn't want to have to like manual click stuff. Holiday Quatre was pretty disappointing. The Yukata Siete, I think, has like specific setups, but nothing crazy. I think that's it, right? Yeah. Like of the three we've got, none of them have been like none of them are like Valentine Lobelia or even Yukata Near level, in my opinion. They're all more around like formal Frow's level. And I'm kind of curious if that's like by actual design or if it's just a case of where thematically they wanted to do something and it kind of just ended up being kind of whatever. Oh, actually, right. I forgot that Yukata Siete is dark, so Sarasa's probably not going to be dark. What would she be then? Fire's gotten two, so there's no way she'd be fire. So my guess is either like I feel like wind maybe? Because if they keep her enmity shenanigans, like if they want to do enmity shenanigans, wind makes sense because wind has Spartan and the bloodshed bows for like free to play players. I don't know if like the Zeph player like if the Zeph grids have anything enmity enabled. Oh, they have the knuckles, right? The show knuckles, I think is the one. Is it the show knuckles or is it the vein gloves that are the enmity pieces? I mean, I say all this, but realistically, I think the only character I care about right now is if we're getting a horse Zodiac. And if so, what is it going to do and what is it going to be? Because it's in my element of choice. So I'm still kind of. Well, I can't tell if I actually would have preferred a Nala and Fire with her kit. I feel like probably because Fire has things that work with that could affect her battery with like Self and stuff like that. I will say I don't think I'm over like I've been playing long enough where it doesn't really bother me that much, but I'm not too big of a fan of this kind of little loop they're in where they'll introduce a character that has a problem that then gets solved by another like seasonal character that then makes that character really strong. I didn't mind it too much when it was like Uriel into Dart Olivia because it's grand character available all year long into standard character, which you could subtext. But like, we got Zodiac into I think technically Suki could fix it. So there's that. But I think most of her solutions is are seasonal characters. And then like for instance, Formal Frow's like solution is Summer Lua. But that's literally just because they decided to fucking slap melee only on it. It's so stupid. It was a show knuckle, but it got power cuts by Noir sword. Show knuckle had big bloodshed and smile me. Noir sword has big bloodshed. Bloodshed. Big enemy. Ah, all right, but yeah, so yeah, I could see Sarasa being wind then, since it has pretty easy access to enmity stuff for both sides. That'd be interesting to see. She could potentially be like the first if she's wind and they make her like a big enmity attacker, she could potentially be like the first seasonal eternal that's actually like pretty high up there. But we'll have to see. How did you know so much? Yeah. My brain didn't recognize it on the first read, like for the first one, but then I realized that there's like an extra E on the second one, and then I like reread the first one, and I was like, Bloodshed. Yeah, Bloodshed. I'm just gonna call it that now. Ah, yes. We like the big Bloodshed around here. Oh, fantastic. Autocorrect. Never there to actually help you. When you could use it, doesn't do its job. And when you don't need it, it just changes your sense into something else. When you want to call someone like a fucking bastard and you call them a ducking bassoon instead. Actually, the real question is what element would 6 be? I feel like he'd be water. Because I feel like, if I had to say it, I feel like Sarasa would be wind. 6 would be water. Don't ask me why. Oh, no, actually, they could make 6 dirt. Oh, Lord, I swear to God, if they make 6 dirt, and he also just empowers Formal Frau, I might actually like break something. Because like for some reason I always feel like Neo would be like light. I feel like Funfu would be water. Octo can literally just be whatever the fuck he wants to be, as long as they keep his Ogi stuff around. Uno is still probably gonna be garbage regardless of what he is, unless they change their design choice. Because as far as I know, Uno sucks if he's not fully transcended. So, and considering the power scaling of the season of Eternals we've had so far, it doesn't. It's not looking good for him. Throw six in there with Nahan. I don't know if they would be willing to like risk that though, because it's not just Nahan. Light has Nahan, Muhen, and Florence. Like I feel like they don't want to mess with that. It'd be funny though. Oh my god, that'd be so gross because they'd probably have to make him like an auto attacker, right? So then he would synergize really stupidly with the Basara swords. Oh, that's gross. I don't like that. No, make him dirt. Make him dirt and give him something that lets him reset a damage skill on Ogi, so I can put him a formal foul and wipe my tears. Also, I wonder how much like internal testing they do of kits before they put them out. Like there has to be like a decent amount, right? Because they have to make sure everything works. But like, I wonder if any of like if they have anybody on hand to actually give the kits like a good like testing before they decide whether the power level, like the numbers and the stuff, like are fine. Because if they do, that means some bastard okayed formal frau. But if they don't, then it might explain why there's certain kits that they come out and you're just like, what the fuck is this? And then there's other kits that come out and you're just like, what the fuck is this? You know? Actually, now that they met it, I mean, he might be like, I don't know if Dirt needs any more melee auto attacking characters because of a certain Dart angel that exists. Pretty nutty in Dirt because of the double amp of the Grand Medusa Katana and Grand Sig sword. Oh, that's right. I forgot Siegfried's sword exists now, doesn't it? I own it, and I forgot that it exists. I still haven't used his like grand version. I need to figure out a setup for that. One door opens and it closes. Now you're gone, gone so soon. Sky still blue. Sky still blue. Uh, Even for, oh, he's only A for high difficulty. I thought he was higher rated for high difficulty. I thought he was an S difficulty rating for high difficulty. Guess not. Let this guy still. I still might throw him at the snake for shits and giggles though. See how he runs. Still blue. I feel like, isn't he like defensive? He's like defensive and he casts like skills. Every time he Ogies, he activates Blood of the Dragon, release Dragon Energy, gain Blood of the Dragon. Who would have thought? Gains additional effects upon each cast. Attack boosted, defense boosted, max amount of damage that can be dealt per hit is boosted, so cap up. Triple attack rate is boosted from second cast, deals echo from third cast, normal attack amplified from fourth cast. Then Dragon's Bane pulse by 1 per charge attack. With 1, he casts his skill 1 after normals. At 2 stacks, he ends the cooldown of Siegfried's damage skills upon charge attack. And then at 3 stacks, he deals extra damage upon charge attack. And he starts hitting for the really big Ogi numbers. Starts battling damage. This kit doesn't seem bad. Why is it? Why did they rate him so low though? Because I feel like you put him in a team with like Octo and like Summer Lich, and he kind of just goes crazy. Because as long as he's like permanently Oging, he's at 3 stacks by like turn 4. Unless does he consume the stacks? No, he just can. He just has 3 stacks. He just has 3 stacks. Starts resetting his cooldown. 2 cooldowns on Ogi. One of which is giving damage amp, and the other one which is giving water damage lowered with water switch. Yeah, I could probably throw him at the snake. He's probably pretty solid at the snake. Like, versus the snake. Why is he so low? Oh, I guess probably because he's... Oh, well, actually, yeah, I forget that high difficulty isn't really Magna 3. It's, like the Revens and stuff like that. And I wouldn't really use him against the Diaspora. And I'm pretty sure he doesn't do enough for like Hexa and stuff like that. So that makes sense now. And then for grinding, he takes too long to ramp up compared to other characters. See the devils. Also, how long do you think it's gonna take for them to rerun the event so they can uncap Fiorito? I'm still mad they didn't uncap her then. I'm still so mad about that. That they didn't uncap her in the event when she was like had a fully playable form. I don't know why they're doing that. It pisses me off. I'm so curious why that first setup has. I'm assuming it's because it's like three staff characters. Because the Necromancer setup for Celeste in on GBF guides is Necromancer, Suki, Carol from Princess Connect collab, the cat girl, regular Florence, which actually no, yeah, because she just has a regular version. Granted, they all have like the multi-attack awakening, but I think it's just because they're all staff proficiency, so they can make use of the celestial staff and the harp. Would be the worst for D-Sport joint teams, but outside of just damage, the only thing he brings high level is water switch. Permanent water switch from Kame coming up from the back line. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, like I can realize why he's rated low. Basically, his kit's like a kit that if it came out like I think 2 years ago, it would probably be like, oh shit, he's insane. But yeah, like it's pretty good, but it's definitely not like I can see why it's not like as high rated as you would expect just from seeing it because it's like within his own element, right? It's nothing like super impressive. Yeah, 5 star. Yeah, fucking stupid 5 star evokers. Wipes tear with the edge of 5 star Frow's dress. I'm not looking forward to having to finish the grind for Haas. At least it shouldn't be that bad since I'm not starting from like absolutely nothing. I still haven't like crunched the numbers for how much I have left over. Croissant. What's up, Zephyr? How was how was your Saturday and Sunday? What roles are kind of cooked lately? Locked in. Wow. Zephy did more Woo rolls and didn't put anything in the gotcha channel. Hates us. He's like, you bozos don't deserve to see what I got. Hides it away. You know, that reminds me that I got the horse in Limbus Company, which reminds me of. So there goes a good reference. Because I may or may not have sang the song a little bit. Uh, that is. If I had a nickel for every time there was a horse related song that became pretty widespread on the internet for a certain amount of time and kind of just like lives rent free in my head, I'd have two nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's kind of weird that it's happened twice. Cause there's the "Look at my horse, ain't it amazing," and then there's the "Horse Outside" song. I did it too fast again. It's from the Echoes, and you're gatekeeping your Zani stats. You're not posting those. Shoot, you say this like I play the game enough to even copy anything. Oh, are you gonna try that Arknights Einfield or whatever it's called when it comes out in like 30 years? Neglecting my Zani. Bro, I'm neglecting that entire game. I don't think I've opened that game since I pulled for the Bard chick. I probably would have opened it again for Lupa if she wasn't so close. Lupa's like probably been the only character since that I'm like, oh, that's pretty good. I have never watched the movie, but damn, these songs are good. I don't know. I love Zani. She's probably hands down one of my favorite like gotcha characters that's ever been introduced. Like I love her animations. I don't know. I have a hard time playing gotcha games that are very actiony for very long. Especially because it's like generally like my parents walk through the door. I need to be able to stop what I'm doing like at a moment's notice. Even though I think Wuthering has like pausing now, right? Like when you're by yourself, like if you hit escape or something. But generally, it's just a lot easier when it's like a that, and then like when you have to do the mindless grind in turn-based games, you can usually just full auto and like walk away, do other stuff. It's just rough. I don't know if it's gonna run. Worry about do it Night Abyss and Never to Everness. What the fuck is Never to Everness? Wait, is Never to Everness the one? Oh no, that one's new too. Fucking Slinkster showed me one the other day that I didn't know. I don't remember what the name was. DT. Oh, it's that one. Oh, I think I remember seeing like stuff for it forever ago. Uh, well, I think I have a feeling that you probably just write them on a laptop, no? I have a feeling that both the Arknights and well, Duet, I'm pretty sure is mobile and computer. Pretty sure they've announced that. I'm assuming Arknights would be the same thing. I don't play like any of my mobile games on my phone very much, except for maybe Tacticus, because usually I like finish grinding shit out when I go to bed. and because Tacticus has ad watch refreshes that aren't on the PC client, so I have to do it on the mobile client. But yeah, no, I'm like loosely paying attention to the Arknights one because I like Arknight character designs. I am not a very big fan of the combat, and it's not because it's like tower defense, because I actually like tower defense games. I don't like the whole that at the high level for Arknights you have to know when to like put them in, take them out, put them back into like that whole system. I really wasn't a big fan of that. Uh, like of you actively having to do that, so I kind of just gave up on it. But I really liked the character designs. Which, speaking of, Limbus Company is having an Arknights collab at some point this year. I don't know if they've given a exact date for it. Scheduled to be released between September and October, so any time probably from the 11th to sometime in October. Which is a good thing I got the horse now, because now I can just save up for uh the Arknights collab. Though I don't think we know like what's all gonna be in it. Like if there's no characters in it, then I don't care. Official live stream on Twitch some time ago. Just want to drive around, might fight the police. Don't know. Depends on how silly you get. I mean, I wonder if it'll be any good because I don't know if you remember, there used to be a game a long time ago. Well, actually, no, that was a long time ago. I don't remember what it was called, but it was basically Grand Theft Auto, like the MMO. But it wasn't, it wasn't through Grand Theft Auto. And I remember it was like insanely popular for the first like year or two, and then it kind of just like died off pretty quickly. So I wonder if they have any plans on keeping up better than that. But yeah, I think the only like actiony gotcha games I'm like paying attention to is like the Arknights one, and then the Silver Palace one. And then the duet, whatever, I'm thinking that got changed to just like a Warframe model. If it's the one that I'm thinking of. So that one I'll try it. I don't know if I'd consider it gacha anymore since it's not like since it's like the skins, which is basically just the skins. It seems to just be egos. I don't know if I'll give a shit about that. I mean, they probably might be good egos. I guess it depends what else is on the banner. I was kind of hoping that the characters would at least have something themed around it, like themselves. To be fair, I think like compared to like the summons, I like the egos better. Like in the way they're executed for like animation wise. I love how like we go from because I'm trying to look it up. So I'm on the Reddit, and there's one where they're like talking about like I got 1,000 pulls ready to go, and then like another Reddit post, some guy's like, "Oh, I'm ready," and he's got like 150 of the currency. Another guy's like, he's got like a one. He's like, I'm right there with you, baby. We're gonna get all the free shit. Trust. That's funny. Speaking of GTA, I wonder how hard GTA 6 will crash compared to the expectations people have. I mean, with how long it's gone to have people. Yeah, it's gonna be, that and whatever the new Elder Scrolls is gonna be. I feel like those games are gonna crash and burn. And then I think Dragon Age is another one. I don't know if they're because like Dragon Age with the Veilguard had that happen because there was like all this hype with how long it's gonna take forever, and then they released Veilguard and people were like, "What the fuck is this?" I've heard it's like not that bad of a game. It's just that well, when it's been teased for so long and then it finally comes out, a lot of people I know who played all the Dragon Age games and really enjoyed them all were not very. They were like, "That's alright, nothing crazy." On the grind, yep. Come on, Chaos, time to clock in. Oh, I didn't mean to hit request back. It's already dead anyway. We gotta get the salute. You gotta get the salute, Chaos. Come on now. What's up, Chaos? How you been? Yeah, don't mind me. I'm definitely not grinding Guild Wars while looking up information about a different gacha game I play. Ah, it has a date. It's on the 25th. Cool. So yeah, so after the current event ends. That makes sense. Alright, I will say this. It's kind of annoying because I think it's gonna be the same thing again where the event stuff uh for the Arknights collab is gonna be story locked. Like I hope it's not because of the very fact that especially for like a collab event, you're gonna like there's probably gonna be people curious about Limbus Company from Arknights. Cause that always happens. You may not get like a whole lot, but just like get some people that will go over and be like, what's going on over here? And try it out. And a lot of times it's like if they come over and it's I promise you that if any of them come over and they see that the event for the Arknight stuff is like locked behind story, they're just gonna uninstall the game and go do something else. If it doesn't like immediately like latch onto them. Or one of the more adventurous type. So I'm kind of curious how they're going to handle that compared to their usual events. Because it seems to be like people are saying from what's been translated from what they said is that it's actually part of the Limbus story. It's not just like an event collab like some of the other like gacha games are. Which means that if they treat it like the other events, it means that the content itself will always be permanently there. Because that's how the events in Limbus Company works. That's why they're story locked, is because they're actually part of the story. It's just there's also an event tied to it with like the event currency. So you don't technically miss out on the content because when you get to that part of the story, you can experience it. It's just that you miss out on having a stage to be able to repeatedly farm the currency outside of Mirror Dungeon, which I don't actually know which one's more efficient, to be honest. I would imagine the stages have to be more efficient than Mirror Dungeon. Because like right now, like his Mirror Dungeon costs me like 100 per run, and I get as long as I do the event pack at the end, I get 120. Because I did like one of the easier packs yesterday, just to see because I was curious, and it's a whole 40 like event currency less, so it's kind of an issue. But but I imagine like the actual event dungeons themselves are they have to give a decent little bit. And if they cost the same as like what the story stages cost me now, which is like 20 per, they have to be more efficient. Because the event stages I think give me I think it's like 20. Like I think they give me a 1 for 1 for the stamina. Well, actually no, if it's 1 for 1 for the stamina, then it should be even. As long as I keep doing the event pack. Because the 120 is from the extra I have characters that boost the currency. More? No. I'm gonna have to cut you off after that one. Last call. The LeChunk bar is closing. Croissant. Croissant. Right? Wait. Wait. My brain's slowly starting to die. I can feel it. And I still need to do Limbus Company and Tacticus after this. Fuck, what did I do this to myself? I will say though, I think that Limbus Company is like kind of genius on how they handle their IDs. Because a lot of the IDs are based off of bosses you fight. Like the horse ID that I got is based off of there's a boss like that. I think Hong Lu is also has that. So like it's a very cool way of being able to introduce like a sick ass boss with a cool design and then make it like playable without having to worry about like story shenanigans because you just be like, oh, different timeline version of themselves. Don't worry about it. I will say the next ID looks pretty sick. Like visually. I don't know what the fuck she does, but they did a cool little teaser trailer. Honestly, I feel like it's probably one of the only downsides to the way Granblue does like their animations like for combat and stuff. They're like really simple. So there's not a whole lot of like wow video they can do for like drumming up attention. It's like Albert. It's like look at Albert. He spazzes out 62 times and tases somebody with a sword. Wow. I guess I mean their Ogi animations are pretty cool, but except for Uriel, I think to this day is Uriel still like the only character that has a skill that looks like an Ogi animation? No sunshine when she's gone too long and time she goes away. When she alone, sunshine when she's gone. Alone, sunshine when she's gone. Wait, did Arknights have a Dungeon Meshi collab? Speaking of, all right, I'm not gonna lie, because I remember because I was asking Zeph, like I'd asked Zephy, the day of the Sword of Cantalera or whatever, was still any good. They're having a that almost made me reinstall. They're having a Dungeon Meshi collab, and the dwarf dude is one of the characters. Ugh. The big thing is that apparently there's going to be so Limbus Company has their own version of like the Grand Banner of like Ledgefest and Flashgala, where they have this reoccurring banner that they add characters to called Walpergeist or something like that. And apparently they plan they're out for people's money because they're gonna do an Arc Knights banner collab where they've already stated that those things are only gonna be obtainable from from like the banner, and then they're gonna follow it up with their basically their Ledge Fest with whatever new like ego and units they're gonna add to that. So for like the meta chasers, right? If there's like a cracked out, like I'm probably just gonna throw stuff at the collab banner because I feel like even though I don't care about it, well, I guess I'll wait to see if there's anything on it. I guess if there's like a bagpipe ego, then I'll go for it. Bagpipe, I think, is like the only Arknight character I cared about when I used to play, or like when I used to like keep following it a long time ago. Bagpipe was probably also the reason I stopped playing the most. I saved up a bunch of pulls for her for when she released. I sent I full sent it on her banner and I never got her, and then I was already kind of fed up with the how you actually played like Arknights with swapping characters in and out, and I just left and never looked back. Bagpipe was the straw that broke the bear's back because apparently I just can't have my. I think it's like a shotgun, like like a lance shotgun thing. I don't know what her weapon is. I think it's like a gun lance thing. Grenade launcher. I mean, it's a lance too, so it's close enough. Yeah, there's an ego that's like bagpipe themed, which I doubt there is because I don't really think that she's like that popular. I don't know. I've literally been out of the loop for Arknight things for years now, but maybe I'll go all in on him. Or if I guess if there's like a ego for that's good for like Marcel or Otis or Rodion, maybe I'll try to like throw pulls at it. But Never mind. Apparently, we know who's gonna get egos, and it's nobody I give a shit about. So I'm probably just gonna skip the Arknight banner then. I guess we can check where we're sitting at after this one. Because we're at like the 2 hour mark now. Well, quote unquote 2 hour mark. We spent like 5K isn't bad. 34 mil. Not a bad little chunk of honors for just doing EX plus. Oh. Oh shit, we at that time of the night. We at that time of Guild Wars. Running out of backups. Burning down, I have to get out. Down, down, down. Burning down, I have to get out. Oh, ran out of the full transcended ones. I had a pretty good sprint there with the non-friend backups. Yeah, the counter. I always forget about Slumber when I don't have it set up ahead of time. The counter probably would have solved all of my problems because everybody would have gotten hit. Everybody would have countered. Song's not bad. Of course it isn't. It's fucking John Donne. Bro, I used to avidly listen to so many of his songs. Man has some very, very good music. Third song, it spreads. The salute virus will not be stopped. Honestly, they did such a bang up job with the costume. I feel like they had like kind of the work cut out for them a little bit. Cause to be honest, the Swordmaster animations and stuff were like really good. And then good old Grand Blue team, they're like, y'all ain't seen nothing yet. How about we put a whole ship in the sky for you? Kind of a decent sized Russian gamers for Olympus Company on Steam. Looking at the popular Steam guides and like of the top 10, like half of them are in Russian. Alright, I think we'll go probably to like the 2.5 hour mark, and then we'll call it good there. Because my brain is like beyond the point of being dead. It is, it is, yeah, it's just, there's no saving it. So we'll go for another like 15 minutes, and then we'll call it good. What? Oh, fuck me. I don't. I guess we can one turn it. I literally didn't even have any Celeste summons on it. Oh, we did. Oh, and then we got a Celeste summon back. Winning.
Hippity hoppity, you are Uber is my property.
You bum. Get your own UBs. You see I'm grinding here? I'm in the zone. Not really. I'm like dozing off a little bit. Dozing off. My head's starting to hurt. Ugh. On the final countdown. 9 minutes left. Soon I will be free from the shackles of today. Man, I had been planning to act some stuff out today, and then it kind of just went out the window. But it's fine. It's okay. Party for the dogs. Dogs. How much meat did I farm? The last time I looked at like the 2 hour mark was like 5,000. We'll probably be at like close to 6K maybe, or like anywhere between like 5.5 to 6, more than likely after this. After we finish in like a couple of minutes. So a decent little bit, probably enough to get me through the rest of Guild Wars without having to farm more. Because I'll probably do. I guess it'll kind of depend on what like the Nightmare 100 is like, and if I can have a decent team for it. Because if I can do the Nightmare 100 in like probably 7 turns or less, I'll probably just full auto that. But I'd have to see like what setups people are using and stuff like that. Conversation. Oh, nice. I can finish out the last like 4 minutes without having to scroll down to find backups. I'm going down on another rock song. All right, last one. Let's see where we end up. Oh, all right. Oh, we almost got to the halfway point. 54 mil. Oh, we almost got to. All right. I have to at least get to 7,000. I always underestimate how much like meat farming I do. No, it's 10. I need like 70. I'll do it like 10 more times. I'll just take whatever we get from that. Because I don't think it's like 10 every time. I think it fluctuates a little bit. Even my dog's like, be free, be free. Do two more. I lost count. So we'll just do two more. Should be at like 7,000 after these. All right, one more. Uno más. All right. Should be 7,000, right? Yep. 7,000. We're chilling. Yeah, I think I'll probably stick to like Nightmare 95 though. Cause I'm trying, like, my main goal is always to try to clear the the boxes, get the 45s to get all of the celestial cores. Wait, they added the uncaps, right? This Guild Wars? That was this Guild Wars, wasn't it? For the celestial weapons? Or did they not put that in yet? They haven't actually? Oh, thank God. Blessed, so I don't have to worry about that. So I can just, well, I'll just get the cores and then probably get the next one. It's gonna be a later one. It needed to be, honestly, for them to, because they just finish adding all of them, or it hadn't been too long since we finished just getting all of them. Would have been a little much. Like, it honestly didn't feel that long since they added the last one, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh hey, we're going to add uncaps. Have fun with that. Like, that just too much, too much. So yeah, we'll just get cores. Probably hold on to it. See whatever pops up from from whatever pops up for like team design and stuff. And then decide off of whatever celestial core will go off from there. But that's gonna be it. We'll be back tomorrow night with more Guild Wars. This will be basically our life for basically this whole week, except for I think Friday, something like that. So lots of one pun, lots of brain dead by around the 2 hour mark. Well, actually, probably a little less because we start full autoing a little more than just like one turn. But we will get the salute and a good chunk through the second skin. Hopefully, we're gonna say hi to Yuna. She's playing Supervive. I want to play Supervive, but I'm juggling way too many games as it is, plus like actual things I need to be doing. So thank you everybody for watching. Though I do appreciate it. It was Sunday. If you have a good day, it was Sunday. If you over as well. Stay safe. Stay hydrated. I'll see you on.